Open your ears and lube up your butthole. It's time for the What Do We Call It podcast. Now, here's your host. It's J-Man. Welcome to the What Do We Call It podcast. I'm J-Man.
Welcome to the What Do We Call It podcast. I'm J-Man.
Hello, welcome to the new show. It's me and here today. So today, this is a episode about because she's cute, and it's episode 1 for a 6-year-old who doesn't even still likes football, and on this year's birthday I'm gonna turn 7, and today's show is gonna be about everything that I can think of. So everyone, so if you wanna know that my mom's just stinky, and if you tell anyone, you don't want to tell her. So you'll see me and you're gonna remember, go on Gmail, not Facebook, Gmail. 'Cause I'm a kid, not a grown-up, no grown-ups. I'm just a kid, okay? So you can see me on my Gmail, and on the end of the video, I'll tell you what the show name is gonna be, okay? Because I still didn't think of a show title yet, because it's my first time on the show, and I didn't even know I would always be on the show, so I thought my dad, he made 2 shows if you watched his, so I'm gonna make my own show just like Dad, and it's gonna be a good, watch my videos are good. His videos, he kinda edited it, but I'm not gonna edit it. Because mine's gonna sound very good, guys. So if you're watching, wait, you can't watch. It's just gonna be my logo on there. And I got a piggy bank and I have $15. And I'm gonna be the smartest kid in the whole wide world. I'm very smart. So you don't want. Okay, that was my sister. You won't listen to her. She's bossy. And Hatchimals are very active, so you gotta take care of them all the time. Just remember that. Who's mommy? Oh, sorry. Need to pause for a second. Who's mommy? Okay, we're back. I just need to see what place he is in basketball. Wait, what was it again? Hockey, yeah. And in second right now. So if you're playing that game, you're probably in first place, because you're gonna be lucky. So you better not say any mean stuff to me on my Gmail, or I'm gonna delete you. So never do that. I'm gonna tell them at the end. So this is gonna be a good video today, and I know you guys are gonna love rhymes. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe we should not do rhymes. Yeah. So this is gonna be a good video, so you better watch it. Because I hope I get 1,000,000 views, and then episode 2 will be a celebration if I get 1,000,000. Because I'm gonna have 1,000,000. And then we'll have a dance party. And then you can watch it. And then on episode 2, if you get me 1,000,000 views on this first episode, we'll have a dance party. Okay? So I trust you, and we'll have a dance party, and if you come to my house, it's gonna have a party if we get 1,000,000 views. Oops. Darn it. Oh, jeez.
You never tell anybody your address.
Oops, sorry, Mom. Yeah. Okay. I guess that was a bad idea to say that. Okay? So I'm never gonna do that again. Never ever. So you'll just watch episode 2. No. Okay, it's time to wrap up, everyone. Goodbye. So go to my email at gmail.com. Have a good night.
Wake up! Get up on it! You got more shows to watch! Wake up! Hey! Wake it! Wake it up! You wake up!
You know, it's different with your situation with your ex, because she walked away like, whatever, fuck it. She wanted freedom. She didn't even care about being a mom.
Yeah.
Whereas
The Beast.
if she found that shit out, oh my God, my life's going to be hell. She'd take me back to court, and then I'd get stuck paying her legal fees because it would drag out forever because I'm like, I'm not going to fucking pay you. This is my money. And then it's not even my money because I'm married. It's our money. And it's like, well, fuck. Now,
We were never married, so fuck off.
she has this expectation that I'm just a walking ATM and she has entitlement to, half of whatever I had when we were together. Or, for instance, she left a fucking elliptical machine here when she moved out / got kicked out. It sat here for 50 months. 50 months. I finally said, fuck it, before the wedding. I'm like, I'm going to sell this piece of shit. I'm sick of it sitting around. We need the space in the basement. Bundled it with 2 other pieces of free goods that I had gotten off the street from curb grabbing. And I sold it to one broad who came and picked it all up. $100. It just finally came up last month. She's like, by the way, where's my elliptical? I'm like, yeah, it's gone. What do you mean it's gone? I'm like, I sold it. Well, why didn't you ask me? I'm like, I asked you to come pick that shit up numerous times. We offered to drive it to you. Well, you always did it when I didn't have time for someone to help me get in the basement. I'm like, no, you have a 2-stall car garage and I have a 1-stall car garage. And you have room for 2.5 vehicles in there. Plenty of room for shit because you only park 1 car because your boyfriend doesn't have a car. It had been sitting in my house by legal definition, with ownership being 9/10 of the law. It was abandoned property.
After
She
48
left it
months, I
here.
would assume so, yeah.
Well, for fuck's sakes.
How long does it got to be abandoned before it's declared that?
I don't know. But
I would say like 6 months tops. Maybe even 12.
4 years and 2 more months, and it just sat in my basement. And like the schmuck that I am, I let it sit here expecting her to finally take it. And then I'm like, whatever, fuck it, I'm sick of this shit.
No, that's like
and then
my
I
ex.
and then I took that money from that lady and I used it to buy ICP CDs again. Because years ago I sold all my CDs, and it was before the Great Milenko 20th anniversary tour. And I'm like, as much as I stopped listening to Insane Clown Posse and I stopped liking their newer output, that doesn't take away from how much I enjoyed their shit when I was younger. And now I can still jam out to those tunes.
Dating Game and 3 Little Pigs.
So everything from Forgotten Freshness, Volume 1 and 2, and before it, I bought. Again, I spent like $70 on albums.
It's funny, when my ex left, I mean, she was gone. I was moving everything from the townhouse back into my house because the house was repaired. And I called her several times over a week and saying, hey, you have a bunch of stuff here at the townhouse. You need to come and get it. I am not bringing it to my house. Whatever's left here is getting thrown out by the owner, because I'm not doing anything with it. So you need to come pick it up. And one of the things that was in the pile of stuff I left in the garage was a jacket. It was like felt almost.
Okay.
And it was purple and it had like a Chinese dragon on the back, and it said her grandma's name on the front. It was her grandma's jacket that was given to my ex by her grandma, but she loved that jacket. Well, that was one of the things left in the pile, and it was like 3 months after I was completely out of the townhouse. She called me. She's like, "Hey, did you see that purple jacket? Do you have that?" I was like, "No, it's at the townhouse." She's like, "Can I go get it?" And I was like, "Well, I've been out here for 3 months, and I left everything of yours in the garage, and I told you several times to go get it, because I ain't moving it." I have no idea what happened to the jacket, but yeah, she didn't get off her ass, and now the jacket's long gone.
And she was pissed.
She was mad. I knew she sounded upset on the phone, but she never like came out to be like, "You got rid of my jacket, you didn't."
Oh.
She wasn't like that, but
Whereas I had to mount quite a believable defense to
The beast.
that I didn't owe her half of what I sold her shit for.
no, she abandoned it.
Right. Everything else, when she left, we split up a bunch of stuff. I traded her a coffee table and 2 side tables for a washing machine and a lamp and some other shit for something else. And then after the fact, she kept like trying to renege on the offers. Like, well, you owe me half of this. You owe me half of that. You sold the Juice's crib. You owe my mom half that money. I'm like, no, I don't. It was a gift.
Yeah.
And I sold that crib and I used it to buy her new furniture. Dumbass. Interact with the show on Twitter at What Do We Call? That is at What Do We Call? You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/group/What Do We Call It podcast show. For the What Do We Call It podcast, I'm J-Man. And that's the end.
The cat is out of the bag. The cat is out of the bag. The cat is out of the bag. I will not be silenced. You do not own me. The cat is out of the bag. The cat is out of the bag. The cat is out of the bag. I will not be silenced. You do not own me.